funny dude. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Mr. Tim Kirby.
Alright, how you doing, Palm Beach? Hey, give yourself a hand for coming out. Thanks for the support. This is great. Let me ask you, anybody here on Facebook? Facebook people? Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Recently, Facebook's starting to drive me crazy. Let me tell you what, they're always putting stuff in my news feed that I don't necessarily want to see. Like recently, they put a picture of a starving African child in there, starving African child. But what caught my attention was the caption underneath. It said, this child can eat for as little as 39 cents a month. And I thought, wow, this kid can really stretch $1. Where does he shop? I didn't teach him how to budget over there. I'm so impressed with that kid, I'm thinking about adopting him. I just got to show this to my wife. But, you know, I know why Facebook does that. Facebook does that based on who we follow, right? Who we're following. So I decided to confuse Facebook, right? By following websites that were like opposites, you know, opposites, contradictory. For instance, I'm following Mensa, and Fox News. I'm following PETA, and Michael Vick. I'm following the Department of Immigration and Home Depot. I'm following blondes in bondage and teenage trolleys. Just for me. So I'm living in Boca Raton. I live there with my girlfriend. Now I just found out that my girlfriend is suffering from a severe eating disorder. She's a vegan. For those that may not know what a vegan is, it's a woman who refuses to put anything made of meat in her mouth. You know one, right? Exactly. Yeah, but I didn't know how hard it is to be a vegan, how strict, how many rules they have to follow. Really strict, you know, well, to be a vegan, obviously you can't eat meat, right? You can't eat fish. You can't smile. It's tough. And she's always trying to convert me. Last week she took me to a vegan restaurant. Every entree on the menu was a vegan entree. And I looked for something that I might like, and I saw something called garden tofu patties. Garden tofu patties. Sound good. You know, and I asked the waitress, a vegan herself, how are the garden tofu patties? And she said, they're delicious. They taste just like chicken. Yeah, I thought, how would she know? But I thought, you know, now that I know some vegans, I found out that many people became vegans because of an intolerance issue. Yeah. A lot of vegans can't tolerate cheese. A lot of vegans can't tolerate eggs. A lot of vegans can't tolerate other people's opinions. Yeah. Now her latest thing is she's decided to stop shaving the hair on her body, right? Because of the chemicals and what it might do to the planet. Well, right now her legs remind me that of a 12-year-old boy, which I'm finding strangely attractive. We both get to fill our Boy Scout fantasy. Yeah, so, you know, I knew her for before we started living together, I knew her for a long time before that. You know what I always thought? I always thought she'd be okay if she was with the right guy. Now that we've been living together for a while, I'm looking for that guy. Because she's a vegan, she's also into animal rights. And I wanted to show her that, hey, I like animals too. So I went out and I bought something for our cat. I got him a little cat outfit. Little cat hat, yeah, little cat mittens, vest. I thought he looked adorable. But when she gets home and sees the cat, she gets all pissed off. She says, you tried to anthropomorphize the cat. I don't think so. What does that mean? She goes, well, to anthropomorphize an animal means to put clothes on it in an effort to give it human traits and qualities, right? And that's cruel and humiliating to the animal. Well, I don't think just by putting clothes on an animal you give it human qualities. Hasn't worked for her. All right, that's my time. You guys are great. Enjoy the show.